You're listening to the Weekend Sport Podcast with Jason Pine from News Talk ZB.
Well, the Breakers grabbed a much-needed win against the Tasmanian Jackjumpers on Thursday night, 97-92 in Launceston, to improve their record to 3-6 for the season. They had been second to last before that. They now play the team that is last on the table, the Illawarra Hawks, who sacked their coach earlier in the week. Joining us out of the Breakers camp is one of their key players, Tom Abercrombie. Tom, thanks so much for your time with us here on News Talk ZB.
No worries, mate.
How big was that win on Thursday night to get to that third win of the season, but I guess come home with a spring in your step?
Yeah, massive one. First, I think really big kind of momentum shifting win for us, and we really needed. So nice to travel back home from Tassie with a little pep in our step, but it means nothing if we can't back it up today against Illawarra, so another huge game for us.
Was there a sense that game was sort of make or break on Thursday night?
Yeah, for sure. No, especially after the previous week and the way we played against Perth, we knew we had to come out and play a different way, and to come out and execute that and see the way that we were able to dig in and just play with that little bit of extra grit was really pleasing.
Did you sort of tap into what had worked well last season? Was it a mindset shift for the team, or was it just going back to the basics of what you want to play?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it was, but I think we've shown signs all throughout the season that we can be very good, and we've just struggled to consistently put it together. And there was some really good signs, especially in the first half. And I think adversity struck us again when Will goes down, and maybe in previous games we don't respond in the right way from that. But since that happened, we came out and continued to play well, which was really good. Obviously, we're going to have to battle through a bit more with Will out for a little while now.
Yeah, how much of a blow is that for the team missing Will for what we understand is about 6 weeks or thereabouts?
Yeah, look, it's huge. Will's a integral part of what we do, and it just felt like he was right on the verge of getting his best version of himself back. So, not great timing, but these things happen in sports. Not the first time it's happened to us this year, and there's certainly a great belief within the team that we have all the pieces we need to withstand the storm and win some games while he's out and Z continues to work his way back.
I know after the Perth game, Modi took a bit of the heat on himself after the game in the media conference and sort of basically copped it himself. I guess what was your reaction to that, and did the team sort of hunker down as a result of that and want to sort of respond to him and how he was feeling?
Yeah, look, I think that just shows the kind of coach that Modi is, but it's certainly not on him, and we all, I think after a game like that, you all have a look at yourself and what you can do better. And everyone kind of has that feeling of feeling responsible, but collectively as a group, it's something that we spoke about during the week and just making a change. Like, there's been a lot of talk, but it was up to us to come out and put that into action in that game. It was good to see some changes in the positive direction, but as I said, it means nothing now if we can't back it up and continue to improve and be consistent in some of those areas that we've maybe lacked in the last couple of weeks.
Obviously, a whole lot of new imports in the team this season, and obviously you've been the veteran of many NBL campaigns now, and the imports changing from season to season. What are your current group of import players adding to your mix this year?
Look, we've had a really good mix this year. I think Parker's been fantastic for us in just setting the tone and what we want to do out there. He's an absolute handful on the defensive end for other teams to guard and does a great job of tipping that first domino for us and getting us into actions. And Anthony's come in and just been phenomenal since he's joined the team, and his aggressiveness these last few games has been really consistent, and it was nice that we were able to kind of lift to his level in that last game. And I think we saw some really good signs in how he was able to play, but also help his teammates and make some great passes and things like that too. And obviously with Z and JJ out injured at the moment, looking forward to getting Z back soon and seeing how it all works with everyone all together. But as a team right now, we can't think about what could be or what it's like when everyone gets back. It's about using who we've got at the moment to try and get the job done.
And I guess capitalising on that win on Thursday night, you're now 3-6, and we've seen in this league things can change quite quickly. You can very much quickly rise up the table. Is that the sort of feeling in camp that you might go from 3-6 to having a pretty good record in just a couple of weeks' time if you can string things together?
Yeah, I mean, as you said, things can change very quickly in this league. As players, we're focused on the next game and trying to get this win against Illawarra, and I think, we can get that, it puts us right back in the hunt. And there's a lot of games coming up, and we like our chances in every single one of them. We think we're capable of beating every team in this league. So hopefully a little bit of momentum. We can go on our own little run, as some other teams have already done this year, and use some of this adversity to make us better.
The Illawarra Hawks this afternoon on home court dumped their coach midweek. I think Modi said it's always quite dangerous when you play a team that's got an interim coach in the mix first game back. How on guard do you have to be for something like that, and what are the strengths of the Hawks that you'll face this afternoon? Yeah,
absolutely. Wounded animal, so to speak, and really, really dangerous team. I know those guys will be feeling, partly responsible for what's happened and their coach getting sacked, and want to come out and put their best foot forward and show the kind of pride that they have for their team and their club. So, this is a team that we're fully expecting to, take their absolute best shot. So we have to be at our best as well. They've got some real talent out there. Frolling's a handful in the middle, and Harvey and Robinson, their guards, can fill it up as good as anyone else. So, yeah, some real challenges for us, and a team that we don't forget came into our home court last year and stole one off us. So we want to get this one back.
Best of luck this afternoon, Tom. Appreciate your time, and go well.
Cool. Thanks, mate.
Tom Abercrombie on court in just over an hour against the Illawarra Hawks at Spark Arena. 4 o'clock tip-off as the Breakers look for their fourth win of the season. And that record instantly looks better, doesn't it? If they can get that fourth win this afternoon, improve to 4-6, then they're right back in the reckoning in the NBL after a low start to the season. I'm sure a few games coming up as well that look pretty winnable when I was looking through their schedule a bit earlier on as well. But they need to get the job done this afternoon against the Illawarra Hawks, who have an interim coach after dumping their head coach earlier on in the week.
For more from Weekend Sport with Jason Pine, listen live to News Talk ZB weekends from midday, or follow the podcast on iHeartRadio.